He's a celebrity fit doctor who wrote several best-selling weight loss books, including Blast, Sugar Out, Clean 20, and The Shred Diet.
All good ones, but he's been trading fact for fiction with his new Ashe Cayne book series. Dr. Ian Smith joins us this morning. Dr. Ian, so good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
So Chicago is the setting for the Ashe Cayne series. What is it about this city that makes it a good backdrop for crime fiction?
Oh, it's a wonderful backdrop. You know, Chicago has everything. It has grit and violence. It has generosity and affluence. It has great restaurants. It has all the sports teams. It has a beautiful skyline on Lake Michigan. So it's really a perfect background. But Chicago is more than just a background. It's also a character. People know that Chicago at its core is politically corrupt. There's a lot of corruption in Chicago. We know that. It's been that way for decades. So it makes for a good crime fiction detective series to be based in it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, Dr. Ian, now you are a medical doctor. You don't just play one on TV. You got the education and everything, too. How does your education go into how you write these stories, how you formulate your storyline, and put pen to paper?
Well, I've always been a lover of crime fiction. I'm a big consumer of it. I read a lot of it. I watch a lot of it. And so writing it was natural for me. But people have to understand, doctors are detectives also. We have to meet strangers and ask them questions, diagnose them, and figure out what's going on and what solutions should be. And that's what police detectives do. They try to figure out what is happening. They put the evidence together, and doctors do the same thing. So it was a normal transition to do it. I know people know me for my diet books, but crime fiction writing is something that I love. I'm very passionate about.
In Wolf Point, the book behind you and right here, this is based on a real life cold case that's still speculated about today. How did you take this and turn it into a fictional book?
Well, I had heard about a case where a very well-connected political figure was found half submerged in the Chicago River in a very dark, desolate area, which is called Wolf Point. So it's a real place. And the coroner, medical examiner, said he died of a suicide, gunshot wound, self-inflicted. But a lot of people who knew him said he wouldn't do this. Like, it was very kind of shady. So in the book, his children come to our character, Detective Ashe Cayne, and say, listen, our dad wouldn't do this to himself or to us. Tell us what really happened. So Wolf Point is, what if the medical examiner was not correct?
Well, Doctor, last time you and I talked, there were rumblings about Netflix wanting to pick up some of not just this series, but maybe some of the Secret Society series books that you had written prior to this. Is there any more that you can shed a light on in that department? Are we going to see a mini-series here?
Well, I do have good news. So we have just finished negotiating a deal.
All right.
The Ashe Cayne series will become a streaming show.
Wow.
And so hopefully next time we talk, we haven't made the official announcement yet, so I can't say the service, but next time we talk, hopefully it will be in production and we can talk about shooting that's happening in Chicago.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations
incredible.
on all the success. That's fantastic news. I know it's been something that you and I have talked about a couple of different times here when you've been on the show. So congratulations to all the success. Best of luck on the new book, and can't wait to hear about when we can watch it on Netflix, right?
Yeah, well deserved. Dr. Ian, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Nice talking to you. See you soon.